What's up, guys? It's Tam, and this is In the Mind of a 5,000 Hour Legion main. I'm going to be giving you sort of a play-by-play, explaining why I make certain decisions, why I'm doing certain things in the game. Hopefully it's informative, you take something away from this video. Anyway, get right into it. Right, so here I frenzied after the survivor, I hit them, and because I heard nobody on Killer Instinct, no one's within 40 meters of me, it's just Jake and I, there's no reason for me to start running around the map, because if I did, even if I heard someone on Killer Instinct, at that point, they're too far and I wouldn't be able to hit them. So it's better to just immediately cancel and then chase the survivor. Right, so here I was just hiding my red light because I knew that he was seeing it, and it took a few tries, but I realized that I could just hug the wall really closely, hide my light, he won't know that I'm there, and I could just lunge around the corner. I got the down.
Ah! Ooh!
Alright, so this is something I do a lot, and a lot of people are probably wondering why I do this, but it's actually faster to frenzy, vault over a window, and then immediately cancel. This is just walking around the window normally as a 4.6 killer, vaulting through it normally. There's a couple windows in the game where it is way faster to just do what I just did, and you'll see I'm going to immediately cancel my frenzy after. It just helps to get closer to wherever you need to go while keeping your power up. Now, right there, I did see that blood on the ground, and I knew that there was an injured survivor right around that window, but I rather go after the survivor who is up top here near the gallows and pressure them rather than going after the survivor who I presume was just unhooked. I actually don't know who that was, but all I know is that I made the correct decision here to go after a different survivor instead of focusing on trying to get a survivor who's already in a really good position. Killer Shack is very strong, especially against a killer like Legion, who doesn't inherently have a whole lot of anti-loop. So going after an easier target is usually a better decision. And there we go. Very quick down, literally took less than 10 seconds. If that was the different survivor at Killer Shack, I probably would have been in chase for 30 plus seconds. So getting a very quick down, that's really important, especially as Legion. You need to get downs as quickly as possible because Legion's a pressure and slowdown based killer. And so being able to just keep the ball rolling is very, very important. All right, so here I know that the survivor's hiding and they're not going to really try and do the generator. So while there's one person on a hook, probably two other survivors are healing up, and then that last survivor is hiding near the generator. Instead of playing hide and seek for 30 minutes, I decided to do something more productive and just start breaking the walls in the saloon to make chases in the future easier. Every now and then you do make a bad call. In this case, it was. I thought the survivors would be healing up. Thought they were doing a generator, but it's okay. Can't always just know what everyone's doing. All right, so right here, you're probably wondering, the guy was injured. Why didn't I just vault the window and chase him normally? Well, the reason why is because Legion's a snowball killer who relies a lot on, chain together hits. And that survivor's in a very, very strong loop. Now, I'm an M1 killer, so I can't use my ability to down them, not immediately anyway. It's better to just hit them, run away, find someone else, start chaining hits, and maybe something happens. I don't know. But sticking to an M1 game, especially a Killer Shack on Dead Dog with Legion, oh, that's rough. So better just frenzy and leave. All right, so here I'm frenzying for distance, which is something that usually you shouldn't do, but I wanted to get up top to the high part of the saloon as quickly as possible, just to see if anyone is nearby that I can see. I ended up not seeing anyone, so I just dropped down and I immediately cancel. Because I'm in the drop while canceling, I don't actually slow down nearly as much as if it was just canceling on the ground. All right, so here I'm searching the map, bolting windows quickly in frenzy, running around in frenzy, Now, the reason I'm doing this isn't for distance, but is to get to places faster. So maybe I can catch a survivor who's, going around a corner. And if I was 4.6, I probably wouldn't see them. So I'm just trying to get around the map even just a little bit faster to see if I can get a glimpse of someone. Unfortunately, it didn't work out that way. Now I kick the gen just in case someone wants to tap it because I do have surveillance, but it's okay because I ended up seeing this young Jin just sitting right behind this wagon. So of course I fake go in one direction. She doesn't know that I see her just yet, but I very much do see her. Okay, so right here, this is a Giga Brain thing. Not many people will immediately clue into this, but I saw that crow fly up, and I'm not actually close enough for that crow to proc fly away, which tells me that the last survivor, Yun Jin, is right in front of me, somewhere within the next 10 to 12 meters. So I know that I'm basically right next to her at this point, and there's no point continuing to frenzy. So I eventually do stop and start looking around for her because she is injured. There's no reason for me to still be in frenzy at this point.